Hi guys! Today I'm going to be doing this look for you, which, would you believe, when I started I actually wanted to do bridal makeup. Well, I don't know about that, but I do know I am in love with this look, and I know I'm probably not supposed to say that about my own looks, but this might be my favourite look of all time ever. It incorporates glitter, there's a smoky eye, there's a pink lip, there's lovely glowy skin. I mean, come on, who wouldn't want to learn how to do this look? So if you do want to learn how to do it, then just keep watching. So I'm going to start off with my eyes because I'm going to be using loose pigments and we're going a little bit smoky, so just in case we get fallout, it's just really easy to clean it all away rather than messing up all the foundation and stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is tightline my eyes, and I'm using Teddy Kohl Pencil by MAC, which is a kind of bronzy brown colour. As you all know, this is my favourite part of the makeup. Just close my eyes and get it over with really quickly. I'm just taking a pencil brush, just going to soften it in a little bit. Now I'm going to take some Constructivist paint pot, and a lot of people have told me that I need to microwave this to get it to be like liquidy again. I really must try that actually, I keep forgetting to. So yeah, you can see it's really dry, but I'm just going to take a little bit and just kind of work it into the lash line. I'm going to use that to kind of draw in the shape of the eyeshadow I want. So I want this eyeshadow to be quite a bit lifted, just because on my eye shape, that tends to suit my eye shape. I like kind of lifting my eyes up a little bit. That's a pretty sexy eye shape. So it doesn't have to be perfect at this point, we're just kind of laying in the foundations. Next I'm going to use one of the MAC pigments, and this is just a little sample, and I never put a label on this so I can't exactly remember the name, but I think it's like cocoa or chocolate or something like that, or chocolate brown, but I'll let you know in the description box anyway. But you can see it's just a nice kind of cool-ish and also slightly warmish brown, weird brown but beautiful colour. So I'm just going to use a 239 and push that onto the eyelid. And then take a 217 and blend. The one thing about pigments actually, they're a bit of a pain to use because they're so messy, but they do blend very easily. And then take whatever's left in the 217, not the 217, the 239 brush, and just bring that under the eye. Connect it. And blend. And we really don't have to be too concerned about being clean and tidy because we don't have any foundation or concealer on, so we can clean everything up with a makeup wipe or a cotton tip or something. Next I'm going to take Carbon Eyeshadow on an angle brush. I'm going to bring that across the lash line. Pretty thick line. I'll go into my 239 brush from earlier. Blend that in. Probably gonna have to do this a few times just to get a nice kind of intensity of blackness at the lash line, and then just have it fade into the brown. Again. Onto the lower lash line, connect it with the top lash line. Okay, now I'm going to take a little bit of green eyeshadow, and just on the same 217 I used to blend out earlier, I'm going to just go on the edge of the eyeshadow and blend up towards the eyebrow. Hopefully this will give me a nice smooth gradient. And now I'm going to take this pigment, which was a limited edition MAC one from Christmas a couple of years ago called Jig Time, and I'm sorry to use limited edition products, but it's just the perfect colour that I want to use, so I kind of have to use it. But it's very similar to like a pigment formula of Satin Taupe. Have I lost you yet? It'll all come together in the end, I promise. Alright, so both eyes are done. I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and clean up any fallout. I didn't get too much fallout under there actually, surprisingly. And you can kind of use the wipe to clean up that line as well if you want to make it a little bit sharper. I'm actually going to do the concealer now. I'm going to use the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer. I'll just do the concealer under my eyes for the time being. I'm just blending that in with the Sigma E40 brush. You can see how using a brush like this that's kind of fluffy will just smudge that line of where the eyeshadow is a little bit. Just make it a little bit softer. And now that the concealer's on, I'm going to go back with my 217 that I've been blending with all along and just soften out that bottom line a little bit more. In fact, I'm going to take Wedge eyeshadow by MAC and just apply a little bit of that on that edge just to blend it. I really do like my bottom line to be very, very soft in a smoky eye. I just think it looks a bit sexier, but that's just me. So I'm going to move on to my skin, and the first thing I'm going to do is prime, and I'm using the Napoleon Purtis Pore Minimizer and Mattifying Primer, and it's very, very similar to any other kind of pore minimizing product, you know, those silicone-y, slippy kind of primers, so like the Smashbox one or the MAC one, they're all kind of the same. I'm using this primer because I'm going to be using MAC Prolongwear foundation, and I have got eyeliner on my finger. Excellent. But yeah, I'm using the MAC Prolongwear foundation, and I find it kind of a difficult one to blend unless you have like a slippy primer underneath it. So MAC Prolongwear foundation, I'm using NW20. I have got a little bit of tan on, just on my neck and also on my hands. I just popped on a little bit of the Sally Hansen spray on legs. I actually have it here. Yeah, airbrush legs in the colour light. I just wanted to be a little bit tanned for this tutorial. I don't know why. This is a MAC 190 brush. And I'm just going to take a Real Technique stippling brush and just really buff that in, especially around the hairline. Okay, now I'm going to go around with the concealer, and I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown University palette, and I'm going to use this colour here, which is Cool Sand. Just going to dab that on with a pencil brush. It's a MAC pencil brush. And I'm going to set just through my T-zone with some of the Laura Mercier Translucent Finishing Powder. This is a MAC 116 brush. This foundation is really, really matte. So unless you've got extremely oily skin like me, you probably wouldn't need to set this with powder at all. And now I want to give myself more colour, so I'm going to take some of the Chanel Bronze Universelle, use it as contour and also as bronzer just to warm my skin up a little bit more. This is a MAC 109 brush. This product goes on quite strong at first because it's a cream, but because it's a cream, it's really, really easy to blend. So don't panic. A little bit of that on my nose as well. For the highlight on the top of my cheekbone, I'm going to use Benefit High Beam. And this is a product that I just constantly get wrong. I find it really, really hard to apply, so I just want to give it another chance and see. I'm going to try something different. So I've just put some onto the back of my hand, and I'm going to take the same brush I just used for the Bronze Universelle, the 109. And I'm just kind of dabbing it in, but then I'm dabbing it off at the same time, so I'm going to have practically a dry brush with just a little bit of High Beam on it. Because I do love how this product looks. It's just so difficult to apply. But this is working. Hairs are falling out on my face, but that's okay. Oh, that looks good. Hey, success! And then on my cheeks, I'm going to use lipstick. I'm going to use this guy. This is an old Bourjois lipstick that I've had for absolutely years and years and years. It's really, really similar to Impassioned by MAC. It's almost identical, but I just couldn't be bothered digging through my lipsticks and finding Impassion, so I'm just going to use this. So again, I'm just going to put it on my hand. Look how vibrant it is, it's amazing. I'm just using my same 109 brush. Stab it onto the apple. Right, I really need to do my brows now, so I'm just going to comb them through with a spoolie. I'm going to use one of the NYX eyebrow pencils, and this is in the colour Taupe. And then draw in my tail. And take my spoolie again. These are quite soft pencils, these brow pencils actually, so I'm not sure they'll be the most long lasting. I just got them the other day, so I haven't really tested them that well, but first impressions are, I think I might prefer the Rimmel ones if you're looking for a budget brow pencil. Alright, I'm going to do mascara. I'm using the Clump Crusher by CoverGirl. Okay, the mascara's on, but I've decided to do one more thing with the eyes before I do my lips, and that is to add some glitter. So this is the MAC Reflex Glitter in Antiqued Gold, I think. It is such a beautiful colour. It's a pro product as far as I know. They don't have it in the permanent collection, but they do bring it out limited edition. This usually comes out every Christmas, limited edition. But look at it. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. So I know it's not really the time of year for glitter, like it's not exactly the party season, but you know, I love glitter and I wear it all the time, so I just thought this look would really benefit from glitter. So just because I put all my makeup on and I don't really want to ruin it, I'm going to take a tissue in the hopes that this will stop the glitter from going everywhere. I'm just going to take some of my 239 and just apply it to the center, and then just dab, 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 dab to disperse it. Oh god, it's so beautiful. I'm actually going to put a little bit on the lower lash line as well. Just right in the middle. And yes, this probably is going to fall all over my face because I didn't use anything to stick it down, but so even though I've got an awful lot going on in my eyes and I've got a bit of colour on my cheeks, I actually still want to have a little bit of colour on my lips. Not like crazy strong, but just not a nude lip. So just to make life easy for myself so I don't have to go matching a lipstick to the colour on my cheeks, I'm just going to use the colour on my cheeks. So I have a little bit of that lipstick left on my hand, and I also have a little bit of the foundation left on my hand. So I'm going to take a lip brush and I'm going to mix them. Oh, that's too much foundation. And then I'm going to take some of my Arch Nemesis lip gloss and I'm going to put it on top because I actually want this to be a bit shiny and juicy. So I'm very happy with how this turned out. I can't wait until I have a night out so I can wear it again. I absolutely love it. I wish I was going somewhere tonight. I'm gonna be sad to wash this makeup off. I love glitter, I love smoky eyes, I love pink lips, and this just incorporates all of that, but somehow I don't think it looks overdone. So yay, go me. So I really hope you like it as much as I like it. I really hope you give it a try yourself because it's really not a difficult look and could very easily be recreated with other like brands of eyeshadows. Like it's just like a shimmery brown, black and a bit of glitter. You don't have to use the same products that I used. If you do decide to do it yourself, you should tag me on Instagram or tag me on Facebook or something. I'd love to see your versions. Speaking of which, if you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or any of that, all the links are in the description box, as well as a list of all the products I used, as well as a link to my blog where I'll have more photos of the finished look if you want to see everything in better detail. Really hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, you can give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, get the hell out of here. No, subscribe, stay, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you very soon. Bye!